Alrighty, greetings everyone. I'm just doing some adjustments because alive. Alright, just making sure this is live. Yeah, okay, it's live right now. Gonna wait for some people in. And, well, greetings everyone. This is Great Riek here. And I know that you all are playing your own copies of this game, probably, if you're like... But... Hey, Del! Great to see you on the Twitch side. It's not showing any viewers from me on either side, so the viewer count is glitched. Yay, that's always great. But anyway, I welcome you guys to pretty much a game that I've been looking forward to for, yeah, you prefer Twitch? You know what, honestly, yeah. And hey, it's great to have a Twitch viewer, but it's saying that I have 0 viewers right now, which I know is not true because I had like 4 waiting while the YouTube stream started. So anyway, welcome guys to Dark Deity. For those of you who have no fucking idea what this is, so if you're a follower of me, you know what this is. But if you're new, this is pretty much a game that was started on Kickstarter. That got massive backing, because its goal... I mean, yeah, I'll agree that's better FE than most other FEs now, but yeah, this is a game that got a massive backing, because its goal was only $12,000, and it made $72,000. And this is a game that honestly takes a lot of inspiration from Fire Emblem, made by Fire Emblem fans themselves. And honestly, I was not expecting it to drop the same day that they announced the release date. But honestly, I'm excited to get into this. Let me have a drink of water real quick, though. There we go. Wait, let's get started. We're gonna be doing a new game on hero mode, because I'm playing on my own on deity difficulty, but seeing me restart and do a whole bunch of and fail, like, yeah. Okay, I'm hoping the story picks up, because I'm on chapter 11 and a lot of it feels pretty rushed. But if you can say the story's pretty good, I'll trust ya. But yeah, we're doing hero difficulty. Okay, gonna just check this real quick. Okay, yeah. Back. Okay, there we go. And doing hero difficulty. It is said that, in the Age of Ascension, the gods walked among mortals, the mortals among the gods. That a great empire spread itself thin across the known world, conquering land after land with superior technology and magic. That the people of Terziel came together in... Little is left from that time. Swept away in a deadly cataclysm known as the Calamity. Thousands of years later, all that remains of life before the Calamity are ancient temples to the gods, the divine artifacts contained therein. It is the year 1105 in the imperial calendar. The kingdom of Delia lies in the heart of Etland, a nation that has long thrived off continental trade and lush farmland. Sorry about that, I've got something in my throat today that's just not going away. Alright, there we go. Though peace has reigned for over 25 years, Delia's king now sets his eyes on an end of his own destruction. King Varric Aldistar assumed the throne a decade ago, the day his father, Seal, was assassinated by unknown parties. This day, Varric is convinced that the assassins were sent by the Aramoran royal family. This day, it remains unproven. Following a minor border dispute that normally would reach resolution painlessly, Varric resolved to obtain revenge. Be good. Not blocking. It's not blocking the text box too much. Good, good, good. And I'm just making sure this picks up on all the shit I'm saying, because my microphone being an asshole as of late. After sending a covert Delian force to burn the Aramoran city of Alaris to the ground, Varric, in his thirst for revenge, have plunged his kingdom into a war it is ill prepared for. Pressed for more troops, King Varric must make hard decisions. He now looks to Brookstead, site of Delia's most prestigious officer academy. Each year, its graduating class bolsters Delia's forces, packed in tradition that has lasted a millennium. The young king believes the solution to his troops' issues lies in a new path. He intends to recruit not only the graduate year, but every student currently enrolled. In quiet Brookstead, students have worked all year to stand out among their peers. The Academy's trials provide an opportunity to advance in the class rank or fall behind. For many, it is the most important day of the year. Sorry about that. Though the trials can be stressful, many agree that a life of training with such clear goals is simple. Enjoyable, even. Come tomorrow, they find that life may never be so simple again. Alright, Chapter 1, Journey Afoot. So we're gonna save in save slot 2. Because save slot 1 is saved for my main playthrough, but save slot 2 will be saved for the stream playthrough. What do you think Galen's got brewed up for the trials this year? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tailored to make our lives difficult.
What?
Did he do that just to punish us for choosing Alden? I was up at the crack of dawn here, and no son of mine should jeopardize a mission for sentiment. Well, we couldn't pick Marin without Alden. That was the deal. I think he just can't stomach the thought that his pride and joy might fail. His pride and joy is standing right in front of me. Either way, I'm right. Besides, Alden is talented, even if your father doesn't see it. Why don't you try convincing the Swordmaster that a 14-year-old who can't lift a training staff can best an 18-year-old graduate? There is a reason he doesn't teach conjuring. Your dad wouldn't trust a mage as far as he could throw him. Now that you mention it, I wonder how far he could actually throw Alden. I'd wager he could put a good toss on the tyke. And I didn't hear that. How are you boys feeling about the big day?
Don't worry.
Confident we'll pass. Certainly put in the training.
Yep.
Of course we'll pass. I want to break Sterling's record. Fool the forge there, little man.
Aw, come on.
But I'm on the best team of any first year. I think what Alden is trying to say is that he really appreciates being on the team. Good. I'm gonna need you to focus that appreciation, Alden. There's a lot at stake for your sister. Right, if we win, I won't have anything to worry about when Marin leaves for the army. I know she'll be ready.
Great.
Well, there goes the mood.
Pace yourself.
Promise you'll focus today and give it everything you got, okay?
Yep.
Promise. Let's get going. Can't miss the trial standing around for a chat. If Father doesn't kill him, being stuck on a team with Alden just might. So yeah, I'll get into the characters in just a moment, but yeah, it's a bit dialogue heavy at first. I know we're only 10 minutes in, but... You know the rules. You know the rules. All non-lethal strategies to defeat your opponents are fair game. Defeat the leader of this regiment to complete the trials. You'll all recognize him. We're prepared for this. Alden, Garrick, stay close behind.
It'll be alright.
Any of you take hits, I'm ready to patch you up.
Fair.
Can we go already? So the trials begin. Such style and grace, I might add. Just dripping with sincerity today, aren't we, Dad? It's freezing on me. Oh, it's freezing on me. God damn it. Loading. Okay, I feel like it froze on me. So I might have skipped this dialogue, so I'm gonna go back. Out of this window. Come on. Let me bring up the menu. How the fuck do I bring up the menu? Okay. Off to a great start, but I gotta make sure I don't skip anything, because I don't want to skip any of the story. This is a story playthrough. Dark Deity, you're not that demanding a game. Stop freezing on me, god damn it. Good. Gonna
What?
just
Right.
skip through this.
Don't worry.
Yep. Aw, come on.
Great. Pace yourself.
Yep.
You know, there might actually be 0 viewers. That might actually be pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie.
It'll be alright. No fair.
Oh. Okay, so there wasn't anything skipped. I just had to make sure. That felt a bit abrupt. Sorry, 1 second. My neck is really bothering me. There we go. Lead through the Brookstead trials by defeating Sterling and his allies. So this right here is Sterling. He's a blade dancer, which is, I think, actually a tier 2 class. But because, like any typical Fire Emblem game, they like to make you feel badass by starting with... There we go. Forgive me for that, but that was needed. But yeah, so this is our starting party. We have Irving. He is a warrior with pretty good stats. And yeah, the growth rates in this game are pretty high, as you can see. Like, yeah, like his true speed right now is only 1 because of like the weight of his of the sword he has is 4 and his speed is only 5. So yeah, as you can see right here, there's 4 different types of weapons. With Irving, he's got a longsword, which is 5 power and 4 weight, but only 1 accuracy. 1 accuracy really means 10. It's like, just when it says 1, think of it like times 10. Also, thank you for the follow, Fish Penetrator. It's great to get a new follower. But yeah, so this is Irving, and yeah, he's not that bad, next is Marin, who is your cleric. She's your typical healer for the most part. But, yeah, so, she's your typical healer, her growth rates. And she's pretty well balanced because healers use both healing magic and, bases as a weapon. At least at tier 1, this particular does. Also, I need to go over something with HP from what I understand. From what I've heard on the Discord server. So you see how it says 75% HP? That doesn't mean 75% to just gain HP in general. Because you're supposed to gain plus 1 HP no matter what. But the 75% extra is to gain a second point of HP. So, the second amount of HP might just be a lot. So with, Marin, she has a 75% chance to gain 2 points of HP. And she has pretty good stats. The hammer weighs her down by 6 and has 0 accuracy. Yeah, the problem with most hammers is that they're pretty shitty. Because look at their accuracy. That is some shit. Also, hey Matt, great to see you here. Yeah, my Twitch view count isn't working, so allow me. Yeah, my Twitch dashboard ain't working that well, but I don't want. I misclicked something and it decided to bring up everything. Yeah, Marin is best small, but there's a class that you should not make her. Honestly, hey Aptendo, great to see you from Trash King and Queens server. But yeah, this needs to come to PC, surprise the Switch only. I think they would need to get the right, like, permission to put it on the Switch. But yeah, so yeah, we've gone over, but yeah, like as Matt says, it won't take long before it gets to the Switch. But yeah, so going from that, we're going to, one of the best units in Alden. This little bastard is OP as shit. Like, look at the stats. He's got 7 speed up base. Good growth rates in everything he needs to. Magic that doesn't weigh him down too much, especially that fucking arcade missile. And he's got good HP to start with. Only 22, but could be much worse. And then we have Garrick, who, goddamn, this game. Like, let's see, got the war bow with only 6. Yeah, bows weigh a lot, except for the short bow. Like, yellow weapons don't weigh that much. Yeah, Alden is hilariously balanced. Like, he's not balanced at all, you're right. But look at this bastard right here. This bastard is just top tier, like, he's pretty much balanced in everything for tier 1. But I've been going on for 20 minutes without actually playing the game. Yeah, one of the first things you can see is the green and red arrows. That shows what is good against these guys. Now, what I normally do is I always go for whatever weapon either deals the most damage or whichever one doubles. If 2 weapons deal the same damage, I look for whichever one crits. So we're going with Arcane Blast for our first shot. An already good start. Yeah, Garrick, I'm 90% sure I'm pretty sure nobody play tested either. So yeah, as you can see, like, we've got the flail with 8 damage, but 71% hit, and the mace with 95% hit. Although I'm going with the pickaxe, because that's 10 damage exact. There we go. Yeah, Garrick, nobody
Thought
was
you'd never ask.
playtesting, because look at this war bow. This guy is gonna just... that. And then... short sword. And that guy's going with the short sword. So... okay, that guy decided to go after Marin, which was his dumbest mistake ever.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
Okay, yeah. So...
Thought you'd never ask.
now my question is, do I go for the double with 7% crit, or do I go for 13 with assured damage? Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going for 13 with assured. There we go. And we're going with the short sword here because, as you can see, that's just straight up doubles.
Today was not their day.
I like that line. Today's... okay, one of the things about Garrick as well is that he just has the best lines in the game. Like, there's a line later on, which we'll get to when we get to Caius, that I just straight up love, because I'm gonna make Caius a specific class when we get to him. But yeah, so...
Not one step closer!
yeah, this game has crit animations, which I love, but I've never seen that crit, which is awesome. And also,
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
unlike regular Fire Emblem games, crits in this game only do ×2 damage instead of ×3. Which is fine by me, because the damage outputs in this game gets fucking wild quick. Alright. So, Marin. Heal up. And let's see our first level up. HP plus
My hard
2,
work is
strength
paying
and
off.
magic. Okay, so she's gonna deal more damage and gonna heal for more. Oh. Okay, that was a bit of a delay, but
How
Garrick,
did
you get
do
that kill anyway. How far have I gotten in my personal playthrough? I'm on chapter 12. As you'll see when we get to the save point. Yeah, they deal ×2 because there's no crit avoid. If there was crit avoid, they'd probably deal more. But yeah, so... on Alden... But yeah, I'm pretty sure my chat is glitched out a little. Alright, that's some good EXP right there. Oof, okay. Gonna need to get some... I'm gonna need Marin to heal up poor Alden here, because I'm not going to Alden. Right there.
How can I help?
Marin, heal
Stay
up.
with me!
Thought you'd never ask.
Garrick, go right there.
Together.
And right there. And we're doing
Stay
a
with
bit more
me.
healing, because I'm a paranoid bastard. Alright, Garrick. Bow is good. But yeah, I'm on chapter 12 right now. And that's giving me some pain in the ass. Also, one of the things I do like about this mode so far is that
Let's do it!
I'm getting more, like getting more people that can double instead of being doubled pretty early on, because I'm again playing Deity. Little brother, certainly you don't think you can take me on. Sterling, you're going down. Come on. Okay. Mouse, please
Glad
work
you're
with me.
okay.
Right. Alright, there we go. Alright, one of the things I'm glad about is that that guy does not move. Because if he moved, there'd be a whole lot of issues. Alright. Garrick, just take your strike. And yeah, pretty much everyone here is close to a level up. Right, short sword this asshole. And yeah, that was 7 damage. I was like, wait. Because one of the things with this game, because this is their first ever game that they've made, the Dark Deity devs, there's some balancing issues. Alright, Garrick.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Okay, good level up, yes. Okay. But yeah, well not just balancing issues, but it's like, there's some bugs,
I'll
like
take
damage
points.
not displaying properly. So we're gonna do this.
Little warning next time?
And
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
a speed level up. Damn, okay. My Irving in my current run, like my personal run, he is absolutely fucked when it comes to his speed. But yeah, let's see. Alden's first level up. HP
I've
magic.
got a lot to learn.
Okay, that's a good level up. You know what? Yeah, look at the warbow. That warbow is OP. Just look at that. And we gained a tier 1 token, which we'll see what that does in just a bit.
I hope I helped.
You fucking did, you little bastard. Fucking did. Alden. But yeah, as you can see, like, it calculates MVP, which doesn't mean much. It's not like the Telliest games, where, like, your MVP is pretty easy to know, but yeah, so let's advance right here. Not bad, little brother. You and your friends put up quite a fight. Yeah, honestly, axes and maces are fucking awful. I'm glad to hear it. By Vosh, you've all grown. That was quite the thrill. A thrill indeed. Surprised, father?
Well done.
Congratulations, son. All of you should be very proud of what you accomplished today. You especially, Marin. Thank you, Master Galen. And now that you've had your thrill, Commander, I believe some kind of explanation is in order? Of course, as I promised. Brother, friends, excuse us. Forgive me if I've hardened in my darling, but I don't expect this is a nostalgic visit. Unfortunately not, sir. You were never one to live in the past. Always onward and upwards.
Tell me.
Tell me, how goes the war effort? At the moment, our prospects are grim. In fact, that's what brings me here. I see. Come to size up our latest graduates? Not quite. The plan king's to recruit the entire academy. Naturally. There is no finer school to supply your ranks, so I hope to see the war's end well before our youngest graduate. Actually, I'm afraid he wants them all now, sir. That's so. Well, I didn't think he had the gall. Tell me, Commander, what plans does our king have in mind for the initiates? Perhaps 4 together could load a catapult? Okay. Garrick has a lot of wit, And his father right there just portrays that wit so well. I wish I could say. Come on. Come on. Always a man of duty. King is foolish to sever his pact. The man is foolish to sever his pact. His father would not have heard of it. Basil was a good man. Come on. With all due respect, sir, what better way to avenge his father than to join the ranks of those bringing justice to Aramor? Guard your suspicions, Commander. Do not speak so eagerly of war. If the king wishes it, he shall have his soldiers. I only hope you, of all people, understand the gravity of this. All too well. Chapter 2, Desperate Defense. So, now we go from that to this. This graduating class is one of the finest cohorts I've had the pleasure of teaching in my decade as headmaster. At every opportunity, you have shown the resolve and dedication that allows Brookstead to endure. And I have every confidence that the classes to follow would do the same.
Listen up.
I regret that I must conclude this graduation ceremony with grim news. We've received orders from King Varric himself. Every student enrolled at Brookstead Academy is to be conscripted into Delian army, effective immediately. I understand that for most of you, graduation felt a lifetime away. I stood where you did one. I know how you must feel. At the conclusion of the speech, we'll all be graduates of Brookstead Academy. Outside these walls, you will be expected to exemplify our honor and our code. Life takes much from us. Yet Brookstead still stands. You will have each other to lean on. I cannot stress enough how important it will be to do so. I'm told you have 3 hours to prepare. Let Terrazil know that there is nothing that can stain the legacy of our town. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, I take it.
How is this fair?
How could the king do this? Easily, it would seem. He cares not for convention, regardless of its legacy or importance. It seems he'll stop at nothing to avenge his father. What are my manners? Allow me to introduce Lincoln and Bianca. They are the leaders of this conscription tour, as well as good friends. Nice to meet you. Sterling's told us a lot about all of you. I thought you occupied the highest military in Delia. Why wouldn't you be heading the operation? I must return to Sojourn. I only came because if the king had sent anyone else, Garen might have beheaded them. Didn't come to see us? It's wonderful to see you, but I'm not afforded such luxuries in wartime. You're leaving then? I'm afraid so. I'll see you when you arrive in Sojourn. I can make excuses there to take a few hours off. Bell news aside, I'm glad you came. I can't put to words how much even this flawed trip meant to me. I really should be going, but you can trust Bianca and Lincoln with everything. Irving, be sure to see Mother before you go.
Yes.
I will. See you in Sojourn. Irving, I'm glad you're home. How did the trials go? We did quite well. Sterling was there, actually. Was he? Too busy to stop by and say hello to his mother, I imagine? Fairness, he wasn't here for long, and not with great news either. Mother,
I know.
Oh, I know. Barracks recruited the academy. What? How did you find out already? Word spreads fast in a place like this. I heard it from the town crier on the way back from the market. Well, I guess you know I'll be leaving.
Irving.
Oh, Irving. I've already given one of my sons to Varric's War. Is it ever enough? I knew this day would come when I entered the academy. Of course, but not so soon. Well, I suppose it's never easy. You must take care of yourself on the road. And your friends. God, this mom has such a anime mom haircut. I'll be fine, Mother. With all the efforts the King's putting into the war, they'll be over before you know it. Right back in Brookstead. War is rarely so simple in my experience, but I hope you're right. I'll miss you terribly, you know. I know. I'll miss you too. Well, I'll grab my things. Right, before you go, let me prepare some provisions for you. I'll leave them on the kitchen table. Oh, and don't forget your running shoes. Quite the mom response, you know? Your son's heading off to war, gotta remind them to have their running shoes. After passing the Brookstead trials, a day of celebration becomes one of separation for many. Having expected to graduate in due time, the Academy's students now must quickly say goodbye to their families. Sterling heads back to Sojourn, leaving the contingent in the care of Lincoln and Bianca. The contingent heads for Duskwater, a backwater town to the southeast. Next to me trying to break apart. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we don't know if she was actually a soldier or not. But you never know. Lincoln hopes to fill the rest of their recruiting quota there. So to Duskwater. Ooh. Good man. Good man. Your service to the crown will bring our family honor. Now it would seem our charter requires 2 more brave souls. Come, good people, your king has called. Who will answer? Those 2 generic, non-generic looking sprites. I don't know if they'll answer the call. I've got 4 mouths to feed. Aaron's not old enough to look after the farm. My leg's not what it used to be, though I suppose I have a few good years left in me. Should I do it, Eli? I'd wager I look good with a big old hammer. Choose your next carefully, Sia. You have a good life here. Willing service brings more honor than forced conscription. I pray it doesn't come to that.
Fine by me.
Don't know much about honor, but I can smell adventure when I see it. Sign me up, Captain. And I with her. Fortune favors us today. I thank you both for your courage. Just one catch. I gotta swing by the tavern and let the matron know. I'll be taking a long vacation. Wouldn't want her to find out the hard way she's out her favorite barmaid. Very well. Irving, take your friends and accompany our newest recruits to the tavern. Bianca and I will finish up here. Here what provisions you can. We have a long road ahead of us. Yes, sir. Is this world's version of Eldigan's wife? Just a total badass with no context as a given why? Yeah, that might be what Esme is. Just gotta grab my things from upstairs. Be down before you can say you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Oh god, that... I love the character dialogue of this game so much. Alright. You prefer to travel light? Excessive equipment is an occupational hazard. Name's Elias, by the way. 2 of you got a lot of guts signing up like you did. 2 of us. Right. My overwhelming bravado and a lack of brains from my impressionable friend. I would never let her do this sort of thing alone.
No kidding.
To be honest with you, Elias, it sounds like anyone would have an impossible time trying to stop her. I wish that weren't true. Never met a barmaid so bullheaded. Oh, I think I have. Bandits in the streets. They're heading for the inn. Black Abyss. We've just left. We're already in the thick of it. Where is that new recruit? I said I'd be ready.
To arms!
Good. Prepare yourself. Looks like we'll see combat sooner than we thought. We'll have to hold out until Lincoln and Bianca can get to us. Okay, got a little bit of loading screen right there. On. Objective, defend Duskwater Inn for 7 turns until Lincoln and Bianca arrive with reinforcements. So, let's meet Elias. First off. Yeah. He's not... Okay, I would say he can be pretty fucking awful. Like, I might have just had bad luck with him because he looks decent, but I've just had bad luck with him. But anyway, that's Elias. And now we meet Sia, who is one of my favorite units because she's got good speed. She's pretty strong. And most of her shit doesn't weigh shit. Like, look at all this stuff. Like that. Look at that dagger. But yeah, so.
I'm on it.
Yeah, spears. Yeah. You're exactly right, Matt. They're a very middling weapon type. Also, he doubles with a javelin. Holy shit. And he crits. Okay.
You're just another cur.
Okay, Elias just decided I'm gonna prove Riek wrong. If that was not the most prove Riek wrong thing you could ever do. Right. Go on Garrick. Damage there. Let's see. We're going with the base lord because that's again the best damage. Another tier 1 token. I wonder what it's good for. Alright, Arcane Blast. Yeah, I mean, so far daggers have been one of the best weapons. Alright, and there's Irving right
You have
there.
my thanks.
That. Okay, these guys cannot reach, so. Ooh, pickaxe time. Hell yeah.
I hope you deserve this!
Everyone's choosing violence now, and I love it. So, that's turn 1 of 7 done. So those guys are a very bad matchup for Elias.
How can I help?
So we're just gonna sit back and wait.
I'll take point.
Irving, go right there. Go right there. Alden, right
What
there.
would be?
And Sia right there. But yeah, daggers are one of my favorite weapon types purely because they're so light. And yeah, your stats go way up. Okay. The hero mode is kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot, but it's kind of whack with...
I'm on it.
Okay, spear time with the guy. There we go.
You're just another cur.
Elias! Where were these crits in my hero mode playthrough? Or in my deity mode playthrough? Like, come on, man. You were holding out on me. Dude, not cool. And, yeah, normally I go for what deals more damage, but so far my crits have been pretty good. Not here, though, but, hey.
This should be fun.
Alright. Kill this guy.
You're making me look bad. How can I help?
Alright. Actually, gonna move you right there to heal up.
Stay with me!
Together.
Alright, 16 damage right there.
I will not yield!
Or Elias can just crit. That's good stuff. And there we go. Okay, what's the first level up? Or next level
My
up?
sword grows lighter with every swing.
If that were true, you'd get speed, but you're not one for speed. I know you. So, just gonna do this because Sia doubles basically everything. Alright. Nice, good job, Alden. Alright, Sia, you're taking some damage. Alden, you're taking some damage. Just, yeah, good job. Okay, this guy dealt 0 damage to Elias, which is good. 4 damage, which is not so good, but I can work with it. Alright. Just assassinate the guy straight up. And let's see what he gets.
It's good to be me.
That's a typical Elias, or typical Garrick level up, and it's why he's so good. Alright. Bulk.
What'll it be?
Alright. This. And Alden. You know what? 100% because you're getting the kill anyway.
Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was. Do not question me again, Marin.
Stay with me!
Or your next run will end up like, or this run you'll end up like you are in my current run. Like my personal run.
Leave some for me!
Oh yeah, I should go over items, because some of these items get a bit ridiculous. Also, Marin.
My hard work is paying off.
Yes, it is. Good on you, girl. Yeah. Good dodge. On. Alright, longsword beat down.
I will not yield!
Or just kill this guy. Jesus Christ, my low crits in my stream. Yeah,
You're
so
making me look bad.
if I end up routing these guys, I'm not sorry. That's actually kind of hilarious to me. Okay, so I want to go Trident. Good job. There
Let's do it.
This should be fun.
Ooh. Kill that guy. There we go.
I guess.
no matter what, she's gonna be killing this guy, so might as well go for... Are there Maganeko girls with glasses in this game? I think so, but I've not come across one yet.
Yikes.
Yikes. If there were, I probably would have seen them by now, because I love girls with glasses just as much as you do, Aptendo. Because that's just absolute...
I hope you deserve this!
What gods am I blessed with? What did the gods do to bless me? Or what did I do to make the gods bless me? Like, Jesus.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Alden, kill this guy. Get an amazing level up while you're at it.
I've got a lot to learn.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, one of my favorite types of girls, Aptendo, is librarian girls. Like, just straight up. Just straight up. Like, you show me some of those. Mwah. Oh, you've got absolute culture, my friend. Absolute culture. Alrighty. More of Arcane Blast, because I think I'm about to rout these bastards. Like... Oh, I didn't even know these fuckers had names. Jax the Barbarian and Fel the Arcanist. Okay, so they have names.
Together.
Great. Great knowledge that I can use to kill them. Right, there we go.
I'm on it.
Okay. Volgu. Volg. Come on and die, yes.
What'll it be?
Alright. Ah, shit. Okay, Sia. Okay, you've decided that you are in the mood
Lead the
for
way.
more violence. Which I'm A-okay with. 99%. Hell yeah. More of that. And there's almost no reason to not go Warbow because of the...
Would hate to be you right now.
Yeah, I mean... Especially because you're about to deal 40 damage to the guy. 43 damage to the guy, like... Jesus Christ. Can you please calm down?
I'll take point.
Okay, so... No, just because I can, I'm gonna see if I can get to these guys. So, okay, Fish Penetrator was an hour ago, okay. That's quite the name. But I'll say it if you follow me, I'll say your fucking name, you know? Because I'm now at 25
Leave some for
followers
me.
on Twitch, which is halfway to affiliate. Alright. Aaron. Heal up. And I think that's it. And there we go. The transitions at the end of maps are a bit clunky like that, but
What would you do without me?
yeah, Garrick is the definite MVP here. So, yeah, because he dealt 130... He's done overall more than anyone else in this chapter, so... It's pretty good shit right there. There, by the tavern. Glad to see you all in one piece. How did you fare? Splendidly. Might be surprised to learn that this isn't the first time I've stepped out of a tavern in Skirmish. Hardly. That was hairier than I expected.
Indeed.
Yes. Go find Academy or Drunken Brawl. can fully prepare one for the perils of battle. Still, I was glad to have our new recruits with us. Both held their own. Based on the charred bandits, I'd assume one of them is an adept, or else an incredibly skilled mage. Like to ship me back to Nulea for purification, would you?
Not even.
That would spell the end for both of us, I'm afraid. Some say it takes one to know one. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to find a fellow adept in an army. Hey, Matt, no big deal. No big deal, it's been kind of calm. That's where our talents inspire the least superstition I've found. So long as you're standing under the right banner. Who are those guys anyway? Were those Aramorans we're supposed to
No.
fight? Oh, believe me, that would have not ended so quickly or neatly. Were we up against the forces of Aramor? No, bandits more likely. We've had trouble with bandits these past few months. But for the last week or so, things have been quiet. Maybe they're gearing up for something big like this. Those bandits you know where their base of operations is. Not exactly, but I know they used to ambush folks by the northeast crossroads. Had to patch a couple of travelers up when they came through bleeding like a summer pig. That isn't an expression, see. That's just a day's trips north from here, correct? Just about. You don't look like you move too fast though, so don't hoist to the gallows if I'm off by an hour. Lincoln, sun's already low in the sky. Barrack's not one to look a delay. Just recruit the town's best fighters. I won't leave them defenseless at the mercy of some ruffian. But the other
I'll give the
recruit,
word.
I'll send them on ahead. If they at least make good time to sojourn, Varric might be more understanding. Let's be off. Best to reach their camp before they catch wind of what transpired here. I can tell you one thing. Townsfolk will be glad to be rid of these thugs. The funniest thing about this game for me is that it feels like a D&D campaign with players a little too prone to random missions. It's like anyone's first D&D campaign, pretty much. That sounds like anyone's first D&D campaign. Chapter 3, Spring in the Trap. And let's save right there. And when we get to our camp, I'm going to take a 5-minute break to get some water. In Duskwater, Lincoln and Bianca find willing enough recruits to fulfill their requirements. Irving and his friends are sent to escort one of the final recruits, Thea, as she gathers her things. While they wait at the inn, a fierce assault from bandits comes over the town. The four from Brookstead, along with new friends Sia and Elias, hold the bandits off from the inn. Now they plan to follow the trail to ambush the bandits on their own ground. This group has been troubling Duskwater for months. And in Lincoln's eyes, there's no question that something must be done. Alrighty. So I think this is the okay. We'll need to make camp for the night. No sense laying about an ambush coming straight from a fight. Couldn't agree more. I have some weapon maintenance I need to take care of as well. Always rushing off to your next errand, Irving. I'm looking forward to getting back and having a nice rest before we plunge into mortal peril again. I'll catch up with you. Won't take long to get my weapons situation. It was stated. Irving, I'll be around if you need help. Garrick, don't come by my tent to pester me with useless questions. Useless? Just because you don't see the use doesn't mean there isn't one. As your commanding officer, that's exactly what it means. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Oh, alright. I'll go pester Sia or Elias instead. You do that. Alrighty. So, as soon as this finished loading, we'll have the camp, which we're gonna save real quick. And I will be right back. Sorry for all the camera issues today, or anything like that. It's been weird. Yeah, because it says I have 2 concurrent viewers, but I have 0 right here. Also, this window should be closed. Anyway, I will be right back in about 5 minutes. So, toodaloo. Alrighty. I'm back, so sorry about that. So, now that we've entered our camp, there's quite a few things that You get to see here, like, we get to take a look at our units. Like, right now we get to see our newest recruits, Lincoln, who is a male cleric. And his growths are pretty good. Again, balanced. He's a tanky boy, so something with an armor class might not be too bad for him. You have Bianca, who's an adept. Once again, everyone's pretty balanced around the board. Like, also need to look at their skills. It's like, she comes with Battle Maiden, which isn't something that Elias has. Like, his personal is Soulfire. So, yeah, one of the things is that, much like newer Fire Emblem games, characters have their own personal skills. So yeah, Lincoln, yeah, he's pretty good. Comes with high as fuck HP, like 44 HP. Like, when your highest guys otherwise have like 32 HP, he comes in with quite a bit. Bianca is another adept who will be pretty good. She's level, like, Lincoln is pretty much what's known as a Jagan in Fire Emblem terms, or he's more like an Oife. Or he's like a higher level than the rest, but like kinda falls into place pretty soon. And we have the shop right here, where we can sell all of this stuff. Like, right here we see we have a Guga steak for sale, but I'm gonna do something a bit insane, and I'm going to instead spend the money on tokens, because we have enough items to go around for right now. What we need is 1, 2... How many units do we have? $32. We need 32 of these. Alright, close enough. And yes, I know it's gonna be insane, but you'll see what I'm doing. But you see, in this game, your weapons are set, and the only way to change them is to upgrade them. So I'm gonna give our starting party here at least one upgrade to each of their weapons. Sia here gets an upgrade. Alden, the good boy, here gets an upgrade. Aaron. So yeah, these upgrades, the upgrades will help to determine, like, what, or will help them become better, more powerful, and become their next weapons. Like, as you can see right there, the next weapon for Garrick after another +1 token for his war bow is an armor piercer. And there are 4 tiers of weapons, and each to become like, so when you upgrade this to an armor piercer, for it to become an armor piercer +1, it'll require a tier 2 token. And then to evolve into the weapon after that requires another tier 2 token, and so on. The next thing that we're looking forward to is the bonds. If you've played any Fire Emblem game, you know the bonds, much like the support system of other Fire Emblem games. So as you can see right now, we've got bonds prepared with everyone except for Elias. So let's do Sia. You should be very proud of your patriotism, Sia. Huh? What do you mean? You seemed quite eager to enlist. It was the same way when I joined the academy. I'm eager to get out of Duskwater, I can tell you that. Really? I didn't see anything wrong with it. There how long? Maybe a couple hours? Yeah, and you were already attacked by bandits. Sure, that happens often then? Not usually. It's not bandits. Something else. And you know what Duskwater never is? What's that? A tourist destination.
No kidding.
Ah, I see, with the exception of recruitment tools, that is. That's right. Or gets desperate enough, the crown reaches its hand into Duskwater. Well, you've certainly put it behind you now, but the road ahead promises both change and
Fine
challenge.
by me.
I like a good challenge. Then you'll be good to have around. I always am. Alright, cinnamon rolls. We've come a long way since I last stumbled into you and Marin in the sparring fields. Well done, Alden. Thanks, I've been training a lot. Sure you have. There's no shortcut to excellent. Well, you can always get lucky.
It's not that simple.
You can just as easily get unlucky. Better not to rely on luck.
Are you sure?
Seems to work alright for Garrick. Ha! He'd have you believe that, but trust me, it doesn't work as well as it seems. Definitely got lucky getting assigned to Sterling like
No
that.
kidding.
I'm with you there. That was unexpected. So he didn't even tell you he was coming? Allergies are kicking my ass just right now. No, I was completely surprised. It's a shame he couldn't stay with us longer. Yeah, I can't believe we actually beat him. There should be some kind of
Not
award
quite.
for that. Well, we had an advantage in numbers, don't forget. What about all the other
Sterling.
challengers? They were hardly comparable to Sterling. I guess that's true. Besides, I'm sure he had to spend all of his non-lethal tactics. That's probably all he was learning in the army. So you don't think I could have beaten him? Even if it were just the two of you?
Yep.
Yeah, just us. I'll never accuse you of setting unambitious goals. Or trading, possibly. Perhaps you could have beaten. Then I'll keep at it until I'm strong enough to make history myself. Can't go wrong with that. The small OP cinnamon roll. Aaron? It's all so strange, Irving. Every time I think back to the last days in Brookstead, it feels like a dream. I'm a bit surprised to hear you say that. Between the four of us, at least you were expecting to graduate.
I don't know.
Yes, but not like this. I'd never seen Master Galen that distraught before. He's usually so composed, like he's perfectly in control. That's the nature of war. Strips even the powerful of their control. Galen knows that best of all. He's the one who taught it to us in the first place. I think he's learning that lesson again himself. That may be. At least I don't have to wait another year for you and Garrick to catch up to me. And I know that you've been eager to get out there ever since you enrolled. Seems like you're getting your wish.
No kidding.
I'm definitely looking forward to stepping onto the stage and making an actual impact. Spent my entire life up to now in the audience. That's called having a childhood, Irving. Well, I guess some people are just born to do certain things. I'm grateful for the chance to live out my
It'll
calling.
be all right.
I know you'll make the Academy proud. And your family. Though I'll admit, your brother set the bar pretty high. All the more reason not to take my eyes off it for a moment. Ambition has its place. Don't forget. It doesn't hurt to take a look at your surroundings now. As long as it doesn't slow me down, I think you can slow down a little. By my standards, I'm not moving fast enough. I'm still not moving
You
fast
really
enough.
think so?
Oh well. Maybe you'll understand what I mean someday. When I'm your age, perhaps. So in about a year. Might be surprised, Irving. A lot can happen in a year. Alright, Garrick time. See, Garrick? I did tell you we'd pass our trials. And with flying colors too, though I don't remember you mentioning anything about skipping a grade. Huh. Even your father was surprised by that. That'll take us some adjusting for him, relinquishing control over his little corner of the world. Well, don't think our early graduation excuses your debts. Still owe me a meal and a cold drink at Cornucopia. I'm genuinely unsure if you're saying that because you're a man of your word, or exceedingly cheap. Are those mutually exclusive? Doesn't seem like it.
Joke.
King's Cornucopia. That place is so garish. Couldn't you have chosen, I don't know, literally anywhere else? You just don't want to see Claudia again. Yes, and I'm sure you find it amusing to watch me order a drink with my eyes fixed on my feet. I didn't say that. No, but you were thinking it. Claudia. I suppose she'll be staying in Brookstead after all. Business will be down. You hope she fares alright. Sounds like you're learning to show a little empathy.
Hardly.
Rest assured, I'm as incapable of that as ever. Eric, the cold-blooded sharpshooter. I can hardly say it without trembling. Me? No, with all the chaos of our hasty recruitment, I'm quite glad we ended up in the same battle group. I'd die of boredom otherwise. Now at least I'll get to die of something interesting. God, Eric, okay, there's clear writer favoritism. Like, clear writer favoritism, and that favoritism went to fucking Garrick.
Don't
like,
worry.
seriously. Not anytime soon if I can help it. Let's hope you can, my friend. Wouldn't be the first time I saved your life. Careful, now that's a river that runs both ways.
Huh.
I wasn't aware that rivers did that. This one does. Oh yeah, Sia and Bianca too. Like, there's some really good characters, but the writers showed clear favoritism in these supports, like, or in these bonds. Like, look at this. Like, this is gonna be another good one. So you're the one who knows how to have fun around here, eh? You could say that. Although, count me out if your definition of fun is enlisting it in the army.
Bummer.
Damn.
Right.
Really? You can't act like this is the most fun you've ever
Can you
had.
not?
Who let this guy on stage? Boo! What do you expect? You pull my arm and I tell a funny joke? I'm trying to relax here.
Oh, come on.
Come here then. I'm gonna pull your arm. That wasn't an invitation, Sia. I go places I'm not invited all the time. It's fun. Guess that's one thing we have in common. Maybe let's keep it at one, huh? Alright. Spill the beans, mister. Why are you so hesitant to be friends with me? Have you considered that you're just not as fun as you think you are? Nope, you're hiding something. I want to know what it is. Tell me. Oh, jeez. Is that Lincoln telling us we need to get going? A shame. I was really enjoying this conversation. Oh, I love Benji. Like, Benji is one of my favorite characters, too. Also, fun fact. Benji's voice actor is named Benji something, and Benji is his only voice role ever. Like, fun fact. Straight up, Benji in Dark Deity is that voice actor's only voice role. So, Benji as Benji. Hold it right
Aren't
there.
you clever?
Tell me, does it not bother you that everyone expects us to be friends? I don't want everyone to think of me, just think of me as a carefree
Really?
one. No, it doesn't bother me. Maybe you should do less worrying about what other people think and more scheming with me on how to liven this retinue up. Looking Lincoln to experience emotion. I think that's frozen double click. Damn it, missed the line. Oh, we'll get him all right. I have a plan. Alright, Elias now. Here we are, Eli. On a grand adventure together like I always said we would. First, your version of Always has a rather short definition. Second, this grand adventure came on a whim of yours. Like everything else we do. Okay. Let's do what you want to do then if this is such a burden. Let me think about that. Maybe it would help if we weren't dedicated to a cause from which I might be executed from abandoning.
Bummer.
See? No good ideas ever. That's why I make the decisions on. I think that's probably a massive oversimplification. We can roll with it if you
This
want.
is fun.
Yay! I get what I want. Was it ever in question? Of course not. Really though, if you want to dodge out and make a run for Carmont, I'm all in. I don't want to drag you into something you're uncomfortable with. Oh, give it up. It's fine. Just wish we had discussed it beforehand. Well, next time I feel like I'm gonna make a ridiculously compulsive decision, do you think I should ask you first? You can be my emotional touchstone. Do I think you should ask me first? Do you ever listen to yourself? You're just ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
So, that's a yes, right? Yes, of course I think that. Maybe then we wouldn't be stuck fighting in an unjust war for a nation we care nothing for. Hey, now, watch the use of we here. I grew up in Delia. You grew up in Duskwater. King of Delia never gave the slightest rift for you, your family, or your town. Pardon me for sticking by centuries-old cultural traditions of identifying with the place I live. Very funny. He is just a top-tier character overall. Like, Sia, Bianca, Garrick, Benji are some of my favorites. Alrighty, Aaron. There, your hat's falling off. Just leave it alone. There, that's better. Happy now?
Alden?
Don't be rude. Are you hungry? You pack enough beans? Fine, Marin, really. You're so fussy sometimes. I know, I'm sorry. Just that all of this must be so new for you. Training for this was the whole point of the academy. You were supposed to have 3 more years to do it. Well, I'm sure you miss your friends terribly. They were all recruited too. That's right, I almost forgot about that. At least this way we get to stay together. Very true. I was worried that you might get up to without me stopping you from setting all the buildings aflame. Aaron, you're doing it again. Sorry, I just worry about you, Alden. Facing all kinds of new dangers every day. Which reminds me, stay close to me in battle, alright? If anything goes wrong, I can heal you. But if you go too far, I can't guarantee you'll be safe. Alden, you hear what I said? Yes, ma'am. Stay close to you in battle. Alright, good. Alright, Garrick, time? Yeah? Hey, little man. I hope you're feeling good about that trial. I think we just might have set a record after all. You really think so? It's possible. I'm sure he wouldn't admit it, but from the looks on his face, I'd wager you managed to impress my father, too. That's more than I can say for myself. Oh, Helena. Fucking Helena. So much Rule 34. So much. You know what? I am 310% there for Helena Rule 34, man. The second Helena Rule 34 comes up, the pants go fucking down. Like, the pants... I'm wearing shorts right now, but... The pants are gone. The underpants are gone. It's possible. Oh yeah, more than I can say. That's more than I can say for myself.
Wow.
Headmaster Galen? Wow. Yep, Headmaster Galen. Still sounds so weird when people say that. Why? Because to you he's just dad? Sure, let's run with that. Does he act differently at home than he does at the academy? Yes, quite. I thought he probably had a soft side. He's much worse. Oh.
Well, what do you know?
Nevertheless, managed to narrowly escape his clutches. We have an early graduation for you. Also, Matt, for Helena, make Helena, not a knight, but the other armored sword class. Because, Helena as anything but a sword, but Helena as that secondary armored class that isn't knight, she has the same defense and res. And both kinds of enemies will deal exactly 0 damage to her in her joining chapter, if you make her that class. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Yes, well, life's full of surprises. Good for you to learn that lesson early. I think Headmaster Galen used to say something like that. Yeah, the one who is always prepared is never taken by surprise. I hope I'm not starting to sound like him. That is a rather convincing Galen impression, though. Terrifyingly so, in fact. Thanks! Also, yeah, Zenyatta the boss. God, that's one of my favorite fights. One of my favorite chapters. Okay, no, so just Marin. Eric, hello. Everything's been happening so fast. I don't think I had the chance to thank you for helping me with my trials.
You're really something.
No need. It's a privilege to see things through to the end for you. Sorry, I didn't
Come on.
say those sooner. Not just for me, but for all of us. It's not even really the end. It's just the start of a new beginning. That's why they call it commit. I always wondered about that.
Really?
Really? No, I never gave it a second thought. Oh, Garrick. I'm sure you're a bit anxious about Alden. Quite young, after all. And that's not even the half of it. At least he'll be close where I can keep an eye on him. He'll be in good hands soon. If his performance at your trial was any indication, he definitely shows promise. He's very gifted, that's for sure. Just needs some direction. Well, you usually provide that whether your recipients want it or not. Am I really that bossy? Not with most people. Just with you? A bit,
It'll
perhaps.
be alright.
Yeah, well, maybe you could use it. Ever give that a second thought?
Hardly.
Can't say I have. Oh, yeah, Matt, the sisters are now permanently recruited, yes. So yeah, the sisters are now permanently recruited. Right. Hey, Elias, what have you got there? Oh, hi, Marin. I'm just whittling. It's something simple for my hands while I think. Can't say what I would call what you're doing there simple, but I guess that's besides the point. What's on your mind? Curious mind. Not much these days. I felt so at home at Duskwater. I think that's just taking me some time to adjust. Well, where were you two before Duskwater? A lot of places. Too many places if you ask me. Okay, let's take it simple then. Where were you staying just before you stayed in Duskwater? Everhearth. Avoid moth dwarves. Did you like it there? You happy? I was. Truth be told, it was the happiest I had ever been.
Really?
How come? I learned to craft armor and weapons. Taught me their traditions and trade, all in exchange for nothing. A strange people to be sure, but some of the best I had ever known. It was there I learned to whittle, actually. Taught me how to stay happy with little. I learned that that the family you make can just be as loving as your own blood kid. That's beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. Just looked like you needed to let some
Sure
steam
thing.
out. No, you're a good. No, I don't mind at all. You're a good listener. You always spend your time letting strangers vent to you? Surprisingly, no. I'm really more of a private person, but I hate to see people stuck in their own head. Then you have a gift, really. I've met too many people that don't even care to notice, let alone much less do something about it. You're too kind. I would say the honor belongs with you. And that's all the support. Sorry that took forever, but I like to be thorough. So now that we've got upgrades galore and all that, let's get into the chapter. Just up here. This is
Give
it.
them no quarter.
Positions, everyone. Let's make short work of these criminals. Just a moment, darling. I'm out of breath. Maybe if you listened to have stuffing your face full of biscuits at the palace. Not the biscuits, dear. I assure you, it's all this gold. But those thinkers have spared us an ass or two, or perhaps a few bodyguards to protect it. They're much too miserly for that. Besides, the king keeps these roads in good shape for travelers like us. If travelers like you have any mind to live in good shape, you'd best be handing over your valuables nice and easy. I'd like to take a look at this gold. Take a look at this, lowlife. The fight you want. Fight you want, you'll have it. I reckon the other prisoners could company. Alrighty, so, now let's see what... Now let's get to this. Because this is gonna be one of those fun fights for me. Because this is where I had my first case of losing a unit. Defeat as many bandits as you can before they scatter and regroup. Alrighty. So, let's do a trident first off. But yeah, look at how good Bianca is here. Like, god damn.
How can I help?
Okay, Marin. Low hit, but whatever. There we go. 1 RN saves our asses, and we're granted a tier 1 token. Oh, that was an accident double click, so... But whatever. On. Alright, longsword +1. Hell yeah.
What'll it be?
Close to a level up, but not quite.
At your disposal.
It feels so weird seeing...
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 20 damage to their 18.
Right away.
There we go. Come on, Lincoln. There we go.
Today was not their day.
And yeah, Lincoln is so high leveled that he only gives 1 EXP. Okay, close but no cigar. Okay, Bandit, nice, okay. Oof, okay, get a face full of mace from Lincoln. Only 1 damage. And this is gonna be a level up for good old, Garrick.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Okay, a good level up right there. The warbow. And... Alright, Marin. Kill up poor Garrick here.
Stay with me!
And yes, kill this guy, please. So yeah, route for 9 turns. So I actually like this because it's like it's a special kind of right. Also, that's 18 damage right there. Hell yeah.
Too easy.
Or 27 damage because Alden's deciding he wants to crit everything. Like, he's starting his days as a little nuke a bit early, and I love him for that. Elias, take care of this bastard, please. And level 4. Hell yeah.
One step at a time.
Okay, dexterity, mastery, and speed. Okay, that's not bad at all. Alrighty. Trident. Let's do this.
Yield now or die!
Okay, I was not expecting you to crit, but whatever, Bianca, if you really wanted to get some kill
Give
EXP,
them no quarter.
I won't stop ya. Alright, 15 Okay, that was a miss, but it was worth it. Especially because, Irving levels up anyway.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
His speed, he's getting speed. Okay, my Irving right now, in this little bit, has more speed than he has at level 17 where I'm at. Good job, Elias. Good job, dude. Alright. Alden, just kill this guy, please. You can beam him up. Fuck yeah.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
Stay with me!
And let's see, Marin's level up.
My hard work is paying off.
Pretty good, okay. And just because it's that kill.
Woo!
Hell
Bam!
yeah. Oh, a Voron Tuber. She heals 20 HP, hell yeah. Let's keep pushing on.
Awaiting orders.
Can
Rally
you
to
heal
me.
up?
This should be fun.
There we go. And what turn are we on now? Okay, we're on turn like 3 or 4 now. We're about halfway through. Alright, nice, good job. Nice.
This should be fun.
Alright, just eliminate this motherfucker.
Give them no quarter.
Alright. And Hitachi double with 16 damage, hell yeah. Nice. On. Really? Okay, come the hell on.
In position.
There we go. That really shouldn't have been as ridiculous as it was. You know what? Try just because. There we go.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Game, stop misclicking for me, please. That's really actually getting annoying. If I have to heal up Alden next turn because of that, so be it. But, you know what? At least I'm doing well. Oh! Wait a moment.
One step at a time.
Wait a moment. Alrighty, there we go. And, oof, okay, Elias needs some healing now, but he can get that pretty
I've
quickly.
seen worse.
But yeah, fun fact, in deity mode, this guy, Benny, he does not move. Like, straight up, the man does not move.
Stay with me!
And deity mode, EXP is huge from 96. But yeah, so fun fact, in deity mode,
Let me at him!
this guy, Benny, he does not move at all. Also, Alden is just like killing everything in sight.
Today was not their day.
Nope.
got a lot to learn.
Yes, you do, you little fire starter. I love ya.
Together.
Alright. The Kadachi. And there we go. God, Irvin's sprite is so cool. I love it. So, let's just...
This should
Come
be
on.
fun.
I'll wait until,
In position.
I'll wait until this point. Yeah.
At your disposal.
Alright. 12 damage was a 6% crit. And... Okay, does he have
Will
an
it be?
advantage? No, okay. He's not good against her own kind, it seems. Okay, dagger. Because that's 22% crit, and I can always rely on a good crit. Crits are your friends. Alrighty. Ooh, war bow. Let's do this. God fucking damn it, Garrick. Alrighty, so... Okay, that was that guy hitting. But hey. Like... Okay. Okay, thank you for dying on Elias and not giving Sia a kill. Very cool.
One step at a time.
HP, strength, defense, speed. Okay, that's nice and tanky. Alright. Another dead guy. We're only on turn 6. Okay, cool.
This should be fun.
Kill this guy, please. There we go.
You're making me look bad.
Awaiting
A
orders.
crab cake.
I guess.
Alright, Sia, kill this guy. Yeah, let's go for 100% hit, because I want to guarantee you kill this guy.
Glad you're on my side.
HP and
Yikes.
mastery. You. Okay, bad level up. How am I getting a... How...
Nice to see you
Why
on
is
your
my
feet.
level up work? Level up luck. Where's here?
Let's do it.
Okay, little dude. Right there. Oh, come on. There we go. Here, mouse. Stop being an asshole. And there's that.
In position.
Elias is now level 6. Holy shit.
I'm on it.
I think Elias might need just calm a bit.
I won't let you fall.
Go. Okay, that guy doesn't hit Sia for shit. Sia just hits back. God damn. The depths are being good now. Because my last run, like my current run, like my personal run, poor Elias here. There we go.
What'll it be?
12 damage. Let's do this. And he... Okay, he does not hit good. Alright, you kill... Guy, please. God damn it, Alden. Why is it that every time I need a crit, you guys can never provide me with... but you'll provide me with one when I need it the least. Alright, and that's gonna be a level up.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Speed! Holy shit,
How can I help?
that's so good. That's so
I won't let you
good.
fall.
Thank you. Alright. Okay, and that guy has chosen himself a fate. Irving, good. And that guy's only dealing 1 damage. Holy crap, does... It feels like such a weird imbalance between this
Nice to see
difficulty
you on your feet.
and deity,
Are you sure?
deity mode. Because deity mode... Like, deity mode just doesn't feel like this at all. Like, deity mode at this point... At this point, my shit would be kicked in deity
2 steps
mode.
forward, 1 step back.
Like, this feels like the, like, I get that, like, normally the normal mode is the mode that's supposed to be played, or that's, like, that, like, they focus on, but still, it feels like such a different strain, like...
I guess.
Alright, yeah, there we go.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Okay. What turn are we on? We're on turn 8, okay. So, I'm just doing this. And end turn. There we go. Elias? Job? You're going to, okay, and he's gonna crit at least once, I can predict. Like, if Elias is going to be an MVP here, the game will make me... Okay. No other level ups for,
Have fun. How can I help?
Alright.
Stay with me.
I'm just doing that for cheap EXP. Alright, you. There we
Push
go.
the advantage.
Ooh, another tier 1 token. Okay, Volks. There we go. Hell yeah.
Together.
Okay, not from that position. Okay, cool. So, this,
You have my thanks.
and there we go. Ooh, 17 damage. Yes, they double, but there we go. Hell yeah. God, this feels like such a better made mode, and I love it. Okay, Elias.
Such is your fate.
Elias is just angry right now. He's like, here you go, my crit. Fuck you. Yeah, we've pretty much made them all run away. So,
I'm just glad it's over.
this is something I've not seen on my deity mode. MVP Elias. But yeah, so, pretty much that's good right there. And I think we have time for one more map. Or actually, no, after this, because maps 4 and 5 are kind of long, we're going to end it here. What kind of amateur crime lord lets their henchmen... Yeah, sorry, Elias just found the map. What kind of amateur crime lord lets their henchmen run about with a map of their secret hideout? It's rather crudely drawn. I wouldn't be surprised if the bloke made it himself. Well, let's hope he was a better cartographer than a bandit. Tell me, Elias, do you know anything of this place? Not specifically. The Drakenwald family was once quite influential in Duskwater, partially responsible for its founding as a mining town, just over the hill there. What happened to them? It always does. One bad air and a whole lot of empty coffers. Truly a noble manor. It'll be well fortified. I suggest taking the afternoon to prepare. Cover of night might just be the advantage we need.
Good man.
Good man. It's refreshing to be among professionals. Your training serves you well. At least those drills wiping windows are finally starting to make sense. Speak for yourself. Right, Chapter 4. Treasure Unknown. So, we are just now in Chapter 4. And yeah, after we do all the stuff, after we do all the bonds and all the upgrades and stuff, we're probably going to end it here because, again, 4 and 5 are connected chapters. After successfully ambushing the bandits, the party discovers the locations of the bandit stronghold. They plan to take the night to prepare for a full assault. Drakenwald Manor, a dilapidated noble estate in the forest. One second. Has become home to a hive of brigands. Having heard mention of the prisoners, the party agrees to make the safety of any captives their top priority. So yeah, let's see, we've got these to upgrade. And then we're going to buy some more because selling those. Let's see, who has plus some? Let's see, Elias doesn't, Irving does. Irving. Okay, so Eric needs one more, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 9, 13. So we need to buy at least 13. Yes, 14 helps. So, upgrades. So, plus 1 of those. Elias, okay, what are we doing? Staying a bit. And go. Now Bianca gets upgraded. And let's just make his a maul real quick. Okay, so now he's got a weapon of tier 2, which is kind of funny to think about. Let's see what bonds we've got. So yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a long thing, but this is how we're ending this stream, is through some bond combos. So, what do you make of these kids? The academy has trained them well, but they lack experience. A little time in the field will make seasoned soldiers out of them.
Not even.
Or seasoned mincemeat. No, I really wish you wouldn't say things like that. Not good for morale. I know, it's just they're all so young. You were young too when you enlisted.
Huh?
I'd like to think I'm still young, thank you very much. Yes, of course, I only meant... I know what you meant. Well, did soldiering provide you with a better life?
Definitely.
Sure, but the bar was low. A whole lot of exciting things waiting for an adept in New Lay. Nothing pleasant, anyway.
Indeed.
Oh, that's true. I just can't believe Varric would stoop to something like this. He must be seriously desperate. There are trying times, Bianca. There'll be hard decisions like Varric's that bring us to victory. If we live to see the end of this. We will. Seem rather certain. It's just a feeling I've got. Try sharing that with the truth. Can't promise anything. They might find it more inspiring than your comment about me. Huh. Yeah, they might. Well, Lincoln, Sterling spoke quite highly of you. Must have caught him in a good mood. How did you meet? At Vulture's Ear. Frost Soul of 1100. Sterling ever speak of it? Only afterwards when he returned on leave. He was very secretive about it before. No doubt his discretion is why Varric trusted him with the mission. His skill, of course. Why did Varric trust you? I'd been to Vulture's Eyrie before. I knew several ways in and out. But to be honest, even my knowledge of our purpose there was strictly no at the time. Sounds like I have you to thank for my brother making it out alive. Okay, yeah. My mouse is a bit of a shady mouth. You might, but I could say the same of him. Hardly any part of that mission went according to plan. Brother was quick on his feet. Always has been. When I was 10, Brookstead was raided by a large force of bandits. Sterling took it upon himself to rally the townsfolk and repel the attack. So I've heard. That retelling always made him quite bashful. Not surprised, he's never been one to rest on his laurels. Always kept his eyes focused on the next great achievement.
Indeed.
And that has served him
No
well.
kidding.
Definitely has. I just hope I can do the same. A worthy goal. Alright, and that was their sea support. Now it's time for Garrick. Lincoln, I'm really loving this whole solemn stoic ideal, but it kills the ladies. Storming. Meant no disrespect, of course. Just figured there must be a reason for this solemnity. I mean, there is. What makes you think I'd tell you about it? We're comrades now, brother at arms. There'd be no secrets and so on. Besides, you must have some sort of code against lying, right? There is a difference between a mission and
Are
mystery.
you sure?
Am I getting that right about lying? Or was it lying with women? For all that training you received in the academy, surprised you never learned to treat your superiors with respect. Listen, no harm in keeping humble. Might be one of my gifts, actually. Ability begins with oneself. Take my word for it, or don't. I can't teach you. If you teach that to you. If I can't teach that to you, you hard battles.
Well, what do you know?
Frighten me. For all your exquisite qualifications, I wouldn't have expected to find prophets of ill tidings among them.
I've said my part.
If you have no real objective here, I'll be finished with this. I have preparations to attend to. Haha. I'll break that visage eventually, my friend. Just a matter of time. Right, see ya? What's up, Captain? Not your captains. Sure you are. You give orders and we follow them. The word like dutiful little soldiers. Captain, meet underling. Please tell me that's not what I'm printing on you. Well, that depends. Are you gonna make me fight in the next battle? Of course, you don't join an army just not contribute. Wait, I'm hearing something. Quiet. That's it. That's the sound of you learning your captain shit over your underlings, yeah. Oh god. Very funny. He needs you, you know that. I've never seen a country gal with so much fighting spirit since, well, probably myself, I guess. Country gal? You don't know the first thing about country gal. You think I'm sitting out here farming and having a hard time reading? Farming? No. Hard time reading? Maybe. Alright, you've got me there, but still. Didn't you grow up in some fancy dye shop in Sojourn? Actually, that was only the latter portion of my childhood. Because my brother took up extremely dangerous work that paid well enough for all of us to move.
Come on.
Okay, spit it out then. Where'd you live before? Small town down south, Kirch. My parents were originally from Carmont. All this talk of traveling is wearing me out. I've got generations of my family all sitting in bustling
Who'da
Duskwater.
thunk?
What an incredible thing! Such a big world out there, just never leave your hamlet. Hamlet? Who do you think you are? Your captain apparently. Rein it in, recruit. Okay, now you're digging a grave for yourself, recruit. Just joking around. All that commanding business, I find it better to lead from the lines. I like that about you. Woman of action from like myself. Where else is our oyster? Have you ever had an oyster? I can't imagine they'd last well.
Bummer.
Oh, blow. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Yeah, these characters, all of the writing is definitely geared towards these characters. Irving and Elias made a noble choice to serve your people, Elias.
I'd rather not.
Interesting you should say that. I don't feel as though I've had much of a choice at all. Isn't speech so compelling? Oh, no need to tell him I said that. But after everything I'd seen Sia through, I couldn't watch her get thrown to the dogs at some king. Ah, I understand. But yours is a different story, I imagine?
Yes.
Yes, it was a lifelong dream of mine to serve the crown. Like my brother before me. D, have you been at this for a while
Not
then?
quite.
No combat? No, not any longer than you. Oh, that's promising news. I've trained, though, quite extensively. Bianca are experienced themselves. We're likely in the best of hands as far as new recruits go. That's true, that is a comfort.
Don't worry.
The thing I wouldn't do is intentionally lie about something like this. I'll trust your word on that. Okay. Oh. So, yeah, that was pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming by. We're not gonna be doing any of Iron Man tomorrow. Instead, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be playing some more of this game. So if you've liked what you've seen of me playing this, please come by and check it out. Please leave a like and a comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And yeah, I hope to get more of an audience because Dark Deity is a new game, and I'm happy to be part of it. You know, part of playing it. You know. So yeah, I'll see you guys.